Hey guys, I'm out of bed. Surprise! I'm trying out my new way to hold on to my phone as I go. Thank you again, CJ. So here we go. Let's see if this is going to hold. Gonna go. I'm out in the garage. Ooh, it's nice and bright out here. The neighbors are working with some equipment out there. Let me see if I can get down off the step here. Boom. Oh, into some bright sunshine. Oh my goodness. It's gorgeous out here. Hey, whoever joined me. Oh my goodness. I am just so. My poor strawberry plants. It is. Here, let me turn this around. I have not been able to. Oh goodness. Hey Nancy, how are you doing today? Hi, I am Shailene. Hey, Sir Crepitus. Good afternoon to you too. Look, I'm outside into the nice warm sunshine. Hey, Susan P. Yeah, it is gorgeous out here. First and foremost, feeling so sad for Natalie. She's got to just be really lost today. Yes, I'm outside, Sarah. And not having to hold. Look, hands free. Oh, wow. Yeah, gosh, it's like in the 80s here. Got a little bit of sunshine. Yeah, it feels really good on my face. Yeah, I feel sad for Natalie too. I feel really sad for Tony, but hey, Haggis Basher, just think of, he's not in pain anymore. They were an amazing couple. It was really cool seeing how much he loved her and showed the love for her. Well, I'm sure. You know, live streaming has been her life and Tony's life for the last couple of months, at least 6 months. So I'm sure it's kind of like telling family. Ooh, they're working on the roof of my neighbors. Here, you want me to turn you guys around? Yeah, I am Shailene Tiny. Tony passed away, I guess, last night. Yeah. That was quick, too. That was amazingly quick. Yeah, my poor yard. I'm going to turn you guys around. My poor yard. Let me see. Settings. Camera. Back camera. Look, you guys. I need to mow so bad. Yeah, it's my old truck. Nope, he didn't suffer. It probably, the worst suffering he had was just worrying about Natalie. Yeah, you guys, this old Chevy pickup. So I know it's got a little bit of rust on it from down here, but up in Alaska it didn't have any rust. It's just amazing that way back when I worked for an auto body shop for about 14 years. I ran an auto body shop up there, and this one happened to have been totaled at the time, so I bought it real cheap. This is a 85, and gosh, this was back in 88 when I bought it. Hey CJ, nice to see you. Thank you. Look, I'm using my here. There we go. I'll turn it up just a little bit so you can see it better. This poor truck. But anyways, we ended up giving it to my son. Yeah, I know, Sarah. I think he felt like, oh gosh, you know, she's covered. I can truly rest in peace. I know I don't have it, CD. I don't have it quite to where everything's all squared away because I keep having to finagle with it. But at least it's better. It makes it to where it's hands free. Oh, you can't see. I've got my thing turned around. So yeah, here I can show you. This year I did not get out, but for the last couple of years I've been using these bags, these pots, and putting I've had tomato plants and watermelon, and I even had corn. Kind of turn around and show you. Oops, I'm gonna, so I don't dox myself on my license plate there. But I even had bags of to where I was growing corn out here, so it was pretty cool. I was so proud of myself. This year is just going to be the year of the non-year, I think. Yes, especially hands-free since I need them to wheel myself around. Here, we'll just go up the driveway a little bit here. Yeah, gorgeous day. I wish every day was just this temperature. Not too hot and not too cold. Yeah, I need to do something with my mom's van. It's been sitting here and the battery's out on it, and I know the brakes it needs new tires. I'm thinking of just donating it over either to one of the places that could fix it up, give it away. It is so peaceful here. A little bit of it. I mean, the road isn't too busy, but this is one of the main roads that goes into the city. So we have a little bit of traffic that goes by here and there, but it's not too bad. At least, you know, the minute it gets dark, there's no traffic hardly at all. Yeah, the birds definitely, you can hear them. Oh, okay, so this is my life. Tractors go by, going to the fields. Yeah. Yeah, again, it's kind of nice. I mean, there's just enough traffic that if something were to happen, we're not that hard to find, but it's peaceful out here. Oh, I can't even imagine the concrete jungle. I know we've talked about it before, Sir Crepitus, and man, I I was talking to Michael and Serge one day, and they were showing me where they lived, and it was just house after house after house and concrete jungle. I would just be so overwhelmed, especially, being from Alaska. Anchorage was a big enough city. There was like about 300,000 people up there, and that was big. Uh-oh. Keep going there, Mr. Police Car. It just feels to get out of the house for a little bit. Talked to Hamid up this morning. She said she was going to go down to the Blue and do a little protesting today. Nice to see her back. I know she wasn't feeling too well and was having some anxious thoughts about everything that's been going on. That's what you need to do, Sir Crepitus. I told you that Tennessee area is. I'm thinking of going down there. They don't, I mean, we had a couple of snows this year that you probably could have plowed, but nothing too bad. And I laugh because, well, I'd sold my home up in Anchorage for a nice change. I came down here, and this house happened to have a ramp and a bathroom that was accessible already, so I didn't have to do too much work to make it wheelchair accessible. And I mean, I'll be honest. I've got 10 acres. I've got 3 garages. There's a barn in the back with the horse paddocks, whatever you want to call it. I've never had horses, and it's a lot to keep up. But shoot, for like $105,000, you can't beat it. Hey, Poe on the go. How are you today, Mr. Sir? We got Sir Crepitus and Poe on the go in here. Look, Poe, I'm outside. Yep. So yeah, I definitely fail on the yard tech this year. But what can I say? Yeah, I know. Pretty hard on all of us, I think. They were such a great couple. They were just it was so neat being able to. Yep, outside enjoying some sunshine. See, there's my Elon Musk unit there. Unfortunately, there's cable internet 2 miles that way and 2 miles this way. I'm right in no man's land. Yeah, CJ, that'll give her a little bit of breathing room though, so she doesn't have to worry about it. Because I know she was a realtor or is still a realtor, but man, that's going to be really hard for her to get back into life of being a single income. That's tough. Yeah, I do like the Starlink. It was a choice between, well, the satellite here is basically one step above dial up, I believe, and it went out all the time. And the Starlink seems to be it's pretty okay for bandwidth, And for the speed, I mean, if we get a really big storm in, it'll cut out, but for the most part, it's okay. And it's mobile. You can always take it with you if you want to go somewhere. Yeah, Sarah, the biggest problem with that is sometimes you feel like you're alone no matter how many, oops, sorry, truck going by. No matter how many people are there to support you, it still feels pretty lonely. Is it nice down there, Poe? Poe lives a couple of hours south of me. As I said, my neighbors usually they cut back on this tree a little bit. Hey, 2 sandwiches tall. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know. We need to get out and mow this lawn too. I have a regular power mower, and then my daughter, when she left for Tennessee, um, gifted me her zero turn. So technically, I could mow it myself, but I have no idea how to use a zero turn. So I let my son do it. Yeah, it's going to be tough on her for a while. It definitely will. Might be forever. Your riding lawnmowers are cool. I I always giggled because when I before they moved to Tennessee, they lived about 40 minutes away from me over just a little bit west of here. And in the summertime I'd go over and they'd pick me up and put me on the zero turn so that way I can run through the grass with the kids and not have to try and wheel through the grass. And it was always a lot of fun. I think I've refused to get into a power chair. I'm I'm disabled, but I'm not that disabled. And I absolutely hate it when anybody tries to push me. So this has been a challenge for me. But I'm not ready. You know, when a good friend of mine had a track chair. Anybody of you know what it? Yeah, I have paved roads. Yeah, that's what I need is a the kids had a 4x4 or a side by side too that they'd pick me up and put me in. Transferring it to it is a little bit difficult. And they don't have hand controls. So a good friend of mine had a snow machine that had hand controls, and it was a side by side snow machine, which was way cool. I know my son in law has it for sale now because his father happened to pass away. And if we had more snow here, I'd think of the idea of getting it here, but we don't get enough snow. I do. I am not to where I could post it. If you look up in my About section, yeah, right, 2 sandwiches. Exactly. Or what I really hate is when they say, "Oh, get a new power chair." Well, how am I supposed to go to the store in a power chair when I have a regular old vehicle? You know, I don't have a lift on my vehicle or a ramp on my vehicle or a van. And I don't have, $70 to $100,000 to get a new van. So I still got to get in and out of my car. It would be way convenient to have a power chair to go places, but then I'd have to be able to get the power chair there. And one of the mains, Cybertruck. Okay, so I'll have to send you a video. My daughter's father-in-law, he was in a motorcycle accident also. He's the one that had the snow machine that had hand controls, and he had a tractor chair too. But his truck, he had a full-size Chevy, very lifted Chevy, and the door opened, went wee like that, and then because he used a power chair, he was a quad, and it came down, sat down on the ground. He drove up onto the platform. Brrr, it lifted him up to the driver's area, flipped him around, and he locked in with a T-bolt. I'll send you a picture of him using it. People would freak out when they see it. It was kind of like having a Tonka toy. Yeah, some of those booms are kind of cool. Hey, from San Diego. Yeah, it was definitely some tech until you hit below zero weather, and then all of a sudden it froze or something like that. He also had a motorhome with a lift on it, and it was fun. We'd all go to the shooting range in his motorhome. It was a lot of fun. Yep, me, I just use a sliding board to get in and out. Unfortunately, that's probably why my shoulders are so screwed up. But I'll send you a picture of that Poe. I'll have to post one of these times a track chair. Those things are so cool. Um, they're a motorized wheelchair, but they're a 4x4. And his wife was going to let me have it. She was going to bring it down for me, but I think she enjoys using it more than anything. She uses it to plow the snow in the winter. Yes, yes, yes. 2 sandwiches. You can take them on the trails. Yep, a bodiless tank chair. That's exactly what those are. I need me one of those. And I'm just joking, you guys, but I do have a friend that did a GoFundMe, and they're like 20 some, 30 some $1,000. Pretty crazy. Here, I'm going to flip you around so you don't have to look at the grass anymore. How do I do this? I hate this. To where you have to do settings, camera. Oops. Here I am, nice and bright and sunshiny. Yeah, thank you. The like and the subscribe would really help. I know I'm definitely enjoying the sunshine. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to take. Uh-oh, you're in the hospital, I am, Shailene? Shailene, is that how you say it? Hey, Clearwater Chad. I think Poe already has a Cybertruck. I saw what he was working on the other day. I think the tires are taller than he is. And that's saying something. Shalene, okay, thank you. Well, I'm praying everything goes okay for you, or you don't have to stay there very long, or it's something that's just quick and easy. Oh, no worries, Oregon Valley girl. My sister lives in Oregon. Actually, I've got quite a few people that I am related to that live in Oregon. She's from the McMinnville area, but they're living in Bend right now. I need to get up there. A jet? No, it was a. You're being goofy. It was just a car going by. But I do have an airport that's. It's actually an international airport. It's kind of teeny for an international airport. I think it was just in the name only. No, it's just gorgeous outside. At this point, the garages are basically for holding mom and dad's crap because I still have all their stuff that I need to figure out what to do with. And then we've got the raccoon barn. Got a whole family of raccoons out there. We had one trapped the other day, but we let him go. Hey, Tammy, how are you doing today? Yeah, as I said, my poor strawberries. I'll wheel around here while I gotta be able to watch where I'm going so I don't flip. That would not be good to have you guys watch me flip out of my chair. I had a whole bunch of flowers on my strawberries, but I don't see any babies. The one thing down here, besides being from Alaska, one thing that I've noticed, Poe, is there are a zillion flies down here. I can't believe how many flies. Hey, pup groomer, how are you doing today? You be safe. Don't get too much sun. Thank you, Poe. Yeah, definitely mosquitoes. Well, up in Alaska, I think I had maybe a handful of mosquito bites, even though we had shit ton of mosquitoes up there. But hardly ever got. Oh, here comes the either another tractor. Oh no, tree service truck. But I never got bit. And down here, man, they just love me. Those mosquitoes hunt for me. Yay! Good job for the all clear. Yeah, pup groomer, I think we all are. Such a sad, sad time. And really, it did go quick. Yep, there's a couple other people I know that had oncology appointments or scans or um, radiologist appointments, and we're just praying everything goes wonderful. Well, you guys, I wanted to try out my new arm for holding my phone while I wheel around out here, but I think I've had a little bit too much sunshine. I'm starting to get red already, and I don't need to burn my poor little bald head. So let's see who else is on and maybe give somebody some love. I can't tell who happens to be streaming right now. If somebody wants to make a recommendation, that would be good. If you could look into the SPTV space, I would appreciate it, and maybe give a recommendation. I thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me with a little bit of sunshine, but need to make sure I don't get too sunburnt. Oh, uh-oh. You broke your ribs. Yeah, I need that vitamin D too. Okay, you guys, I think I'm going to turn off here just for a second. And much love to all of you. Look at look back to the sun. Okay, I'm going to end. I love you guys all. I'll see you on the next round. Maybe. It's not letting me end. Okay, darn it. Let's see. Okay, let's take it out and stream. There we go. Got it.